Hello, Scorpios. Welcome to your reading for July 1st. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you're gonna be celebrating the 250th year of the United States of America. Let me know what you're going to plan to do and give you that new spirit life. I hope that you're going to celebrate and think about how we are in the United States. Okay, so anyway, not politically, but I don't want to get into all that. But all right, Scorpio, let's look into your energy here. This person, it could be you, it could be somebody else, it could be all together. Okay, so this is a general read for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All right, some of you are coming out of your darkness here, Scorpio. Some of you have been struggling here with the Two of Wands. I'm gonna pull that down. Remember, I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. Okay, and please read the sign. Here's your sign. All right. So you have this Two of Wands here, and the Hermit energy is talking about there's 2 and 3. We've been seeing that a lot together, the Two of Wands here, and you have the Hermit and the Sun card together. So we're going to be talking about these cards. This is going to be a short reading. It's just a check-in. All right, so what you need to prepare for, think about, and look at. Okay, so within yourself and your situation. So let's say this is a general read for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Angel, God, Spirit, can you show me the cards? I'm going to take this card because it kind of poked out at me. All right. Let me get one more tool, and then we're going to look at the bottom of the deck. Judgment came up. All right, Judgment in the bottom of the deck. You have the Fool's card, the Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and okay, I'm going to take 5. And there you are, Scorpio. Let's stop right there. But you do have somebody here who wants to talk to you. As always, you might be getting a message here, but we'll see what that message is all about. It might not be your partner. It might be just somebody, a friend, somebody you have not spoken to in a long time. But you do have this Judgment here, Scorpio. Some of you are coming out of the darkness. All right, this is what I feel here. You were in this, you went into the light of this gate. And when you went through this gate, you thought, you know what? Life is going great. But what you didn't see is that big dark tree back there, right? That tree back there without any leaves. And it's showing that just because you see light does not mean it's good, okay? Because the lightness is at the dark, you are following the light. But those trees up there don't have any leaves on it. So the tree is kind of, it's going through this dark and light spirit, right? So you went through this gate thinking you only seen the light of someone. You only saw the best in someone. You saw potential in someone. But you didn't get to see the tree here that was not growing. Okay, so with this person in reverse, so here you have kind of flipped something out where you came out of that darkness, or you're still working on it to get out of this hermit energy too. So some of you may be just sticking to yourselves, isolating yourselves, and working on yourselves, doing what's best for you. But I do really feel here in your energy with the Sun card here, you're coming into some type of spiritual awakening, waking up to the fact that people are just nuts and crazy, and people can just use you, people can just lie to you and won't even bat an eye about it. So here you are, you're like, I'm not wasting any more time on these people. I'm not worried about love right now. Even though you might feel lonely at times here with the 10 of Cups, but you're tired of giving when nobody else is giving back. So you're giving it to yourself here, Scorpio. And this is the final decision you made on your own, because this is some kind of energy where you have felt, I don't want to say the word lost because that's overused, but it's a feeling that you had to, people put you in the darkness. They take you out of the light, happy life, going on your business, minding your own business, and then bam, somebody comes up to the door, somebody comes into your life, per se, to your heart, opens your heart, and gets you all happy, in love and trauma. They want to say all the beautiful words to you. I love you, I miss you, all that kind of crazy stuff. But you shut this, the gate here is a learning potential for you, Scorpio. And I feel like you're doing this in the Judgment. You're no longer you're no longer love blind, okay? I will say that. You're no longer blind to the fact that people are crap. Most people, not all Scorpios, not all Pisces, not all Leos, not everyone's the same, okay? But you are more judgmental than ever, and your vibrations, you're paying attention to your vibrations, okay? You're paying attention to who's going to put me in the light, in the spirit realm, with happiness and making me feel good, and being around them makes me feel good, or I'm going to be around this person over here that's going to drain my energy and take away my happiness, and that I have to rebuild for months and years to come. So this is your judgment here. Is like you're now weighing people as you see it, and that you're not going to be love blind again. And right now, in fact, that you're not wasting any more time. If people don't like you, if people don't love you, people don't care, you're like, I don't care if you walk away from me. I don't care. You don't even care if it's your kids. I mean, you might be heartbroken in the fact that might be speaking to somebody like that, but you might have had a daughter or son that just alienated from you, and you got hurt really bad from that. And now you're waking to the fact, you know what? My life is my life, and I got to live it for my life, and I'm not wasting any more time. So you do have the Scorpio card here. You have the you are transforming. So some of you are still stuck a little bit in this energy, and you have the Fool card. And so you are now in this energy of committed to yourself, because you had to go through this transformation, Scorpio, and you might be still working on that hurt, those little daggers, those kind of swords those people put on you for no reason. They didn't have to do that to you, and you know that. But you're waking up to the fact that, you know what, not everybody's going to carry my spirit. Not everybody's going to be like. So what it was, Scorpio, you went from transforming from being in the light to the darkness and back to the light with the sun. Okay, the Sun card here. So you are bringing your happiness back. Your energy is feeling good. You're ready for a whole nother beginning. Some of you are just taking trips all over the place. Some of you are just enjoying time by yourself. Some of you are just planning and making a future by yourself, And now you're at the point saying, I don't need love. I'm definitely not going to be love bombed by people. So you're paying attention. Like I said, the love blinds came off. The blinders came off, and now you're saying, I don't care who loves me. I don't care who. I'm not dealing with any immaturity. I'm not dealing with people who can just come in my life and mess me up and not speak to me and love bomb me. No. But you might have another person. You're going to run into people like this. Okay? But I do feel like with that Scorpio energy, you're still working on that energy to discern yourself. Do I deal with this person or not? And you're holding back. So you might feel like they might call you all kind of, you're difficult to get along with. You have trust problems. You don't trust me. Trust me, when people tell you that, if they use that on you, they're gaslighting you just to make you feel even more anxious towards the situation. Okay, so let's get in some more energy. Temperance here. So yeah, be patient, and harmony is coming back to your room, and you might be going to get massages, you might be getting facials, you might be even going out in lakes and, clearing your mind, clearing your head, whatever it is, Scorpio, you really need to be around water. You know that, okay? I don't care if it's a shower running for 10 minutes or listening to waterfalls on your phone. Whatever it is, you need to hear a water sound, okay? You are cleaning your spirit, all right? 10 of Pentacles. What is this 10 of Pentacles in reverse? There's some money here. So what is this money about that you're not understanding yet that's coming towards you? But this 10 of Pentacles, you might be getting another, I'm not going to say just a job, but you're getting some kind of restart here. Okay, you were in this castle, Scorpio, like this, your own castle for a long time, and you blew the roof off of it, and lightning hit it, and bam, But now it's coming out, and you're looking at this tower as, I had to get rid of people that was frustrating me. So this is the point, like I said, you're getting out of that toxic energy, you're getting back into your light, and you're really, really trying hard to get your pentacles here. Some of you might be coming up on retirement, I'm hearing, and you're just having the time of your life right now. Some of you are planning vacations. Some of you are like, ooh, I can't spend too much money, but you do need to go take care of yourself, Scorpio. Make sure you're doing good to yourself without, breaking the bank, okay? Judgment again, okay? So this is definitely you need to hear something about your conversation. You do have the Ace of Swords here. You feel like people are liars and they just don't understand you, okay? King of Wands, yeah. this gaslighting King of Wands. So you call judgment, or the angels are calling judgment on this King of Wands who did you dirty. Do you want to know what happened? Let's check it out. King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands who came in with their love stick, want to love, want to show Scorpio, told you what you wanted to hear, wanted to fill it up your head with so many words that they never even didn't even keep. This person, whatever they told you, they didn't even keep what they were going to tell you what to do. And this person could be going broke too, you know. Yeah, they might be going broke here. They might not have a job, Scorpio. See, when you're in judgment and when you do people dirty, Scorpio, you don't see this, but you feel it. You will feel it. This person, you know, whether you hurt, I always tell people, never hurt your mother, even if you don't like your mom. Don't hurt her, okay? Because she brought you in the world and gave you air, right? To breathe and enjoy your life. You don't have to get along. I don't know who I'm talking to out there, or your dad. But you are in judgment here. So you are in this judgment because you try to live a righteous life. You try to do right by people. And this King of Wands has lost some money. They might not be working because they did you wrong. And that's what happens. People don't understand that. Oh, yeah, it might be fun and games while you're hurting somebody. You make somebody cry. And Scorpio, ooh, if you make Scorpio cry and you are an empath and you're a super empath, Hayoka empath, and you make somebody cry and they make you cry, you do. You know, you have to understand that's punishment by the universe. So, okay, not all of you might not be empaths, but I'm just saying. Don't hurt an empath. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, Nine of Cups. I don't know why I said Nine of Pentacles. But anyway, Nine of Cups here. You are on your road to... You're like, who needs people? Who wants to be around crazy people? Who wants to be around these lunatics? You're just standing in your own energy, Scorpio. Okay, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Okay? So let's see what's coming out. You are heading in this energy, Scorpio, that the Nine of Wands here, you're standing up for yourself, you're protecting your own boundaries, but also you are looking at your hope and your faith, and you got this feeling here. That's what this feeling that you know your life is changing. You know there's something about you. You feel the energy, the motivation, the energy's just beaming, starting to come back through you like whoosh, you know, like you know, pretend you were in this dark room and somebody just took, you know how you're in a movie, I don't know how to say this, but somebody just, there's in a dark room and the, you know, the window starts cracking and you see these beams of light start hitting through dark rooms, and you just throw a whole big rock through the window and it just, you know, just comes through. Well, that's how I feel here, Scorpio. Your strength is just beaming here, okay? Your motivation, everything is coming back to light. All right, I'm just going to make sure I didn't put any kind of strange cards in here. All right, so let's see what your outcome is coming, Scorpio. Make sure you give me that thumbs up, Scorpios. And if you'd like to donate to my dog fund, help me with that. Eight of Cups is here. You are definitely on your journey. You know what? You said, I've already been burned, scorned. And when you scorn a Scorpio, you walked away. Maybe somebody did put you in a third party here. But there's the Death card. But you know, maybe you're just going on your way to be happy and celebrate here. What's Scorpio going to be celebrating? Let's keep it positive. With the Death card here with Scorpio, you're on your own. You know, you are the queen of the underworld, or the king of the underworld. You come out of the underworld back to the surface of the universe, and you see that sun break. You might have to go to the beach. Some of you might be going to the beach, sinking your toes in the sand. Alright. You have the Ten of Cups of the World card and the Knight of Swords here. Okay? So, yeah, there's something here with the Ten. I know my dog's barking. You got the Ten of Cups and the World card. So your energy here is not just about falling in love with somebody else, but it's also falling in love with yourself and loving who you are in your own skin and appreciating everything that you have. Now, sorry, my dog. But you do have the King of Wands here. I mean, the Knight of Swords and the Five of Wands here. He's distracting me a little bit. Sorry about that. But you do have this person feels very conflicted with you, and they see you going on being happy, you're enjoying your life here, you just moved on, Scorpio. I don't know what you've done to yourself, but you are beaming here, okay? Beaming high on a cloud 50. You know, you're up there doing your own thing to be, and you're gonna be on this journey in the next coming days. In the month of July, you're gonna feel that radiation, that radiant side of you just beaming, and that person sees you, okay? So they might not be talking to you, they might not be, you might not think they're paying attention to you, but they are. So this is your karma to them, that you're in the world card there. You're looking at something here. Scorpio has, what is Scorpio doing? They thought you were going to be sad for the rest of your life. They thought you were going to cry every day and miss them, and you would always take them back. And but this person now, the one that I said that could have lost their job or lost money, they are in the Knight of Swords, and they do want to speak to you. They do feel like with the 5 of Wands, they're really upset for the fact that you have moved on into your world, and they want to love you again. I don't know why, but they know that you have one. 7 of Wands here. They think that being defensive, they're upset. See, they're in the shadow. You did your shadow work and your dark work, but they haven't done it. And this is why you two did not align with the Sun card. See that? The Sun card's in the reverse, and now all they do is think about you, where you're at, how you're doing, and they watch you and they think that Scorpio's doing great in life. I don't even know why I could kick myself. I'm not saying kill, but I'm gonna kick myself for leaving Scorpio. I lost the best person I would ever find. They're just dumb. I don't know who you were dealing with, but you were dealing with somebody off the scum of the bottom of the earth. Okay, they were slugs in a trash can. You got to look back and think, what was I thinking? Yeah, that's what you're saying to these people. There you are, an Empress. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, Scorpio, and just understand you are the Empress. And Emperor doesn't matter here, but they think they belong back with you, but you're not having it. Nope. Again, I'm not on TikTok. Give me that thumbs up, and I will see you. Readings right now are closed out, but if you'd like to reserve for the following in 2 weeks from now, I will be glad to take a reservation for you and for your own specific situation, because all energies change every day. So when I'm with you, it's focused on your energy all alone, not just the whole world. I hope you understand that. So thank you so much, Scorpios. Be good to yourself. Go out and have fun. Take care of your skin. Go get your toes polished and get a manicure, pedicure. Go, whatever makes you happy. Live your best life, Scorpio. Take care. Sending love and light. Bye-bye.